everybody. So good to see you back at Experience Highland Village. I'm with Kelli Biggs, the owner of the Aspen Gift House. Welcome, Kelli.
Thank you.
Tell us about the Aspen Gift House and what experience are you hoping to create here?
So being born and raised here, my husband and I wanted to ensure that we brought some amazing gifts, not only for yourself, but for your dearest friends and loved ones. Unwrap something extraordinary for you or for all your friends and family.
When I first visited, I was greeted with refreshments and such great hospitality. I love that you do that here. What is it that you also want people to feel when they come in?
Well, we really want people to be able to walk into the door and take a deep breath away from all the fast-paced life and just have a moment to enjoy, shopping and just communication and community.
Well, you mentioned you're from the area. What was it about Highland Village that made it attractive to place the Aspen Gift House?
Well, as we continue to see that Highland Village flower mounds are on the #1 places to live, driving to Dallas, driving to Fort Worth, we all want the niceties and the necessities, but do we want to drive in 45 minutes to an hour of traffic? No. We want to drive just down the road to say, hey, I know my neighbor, they're going there, but still find things that are interesting and specific to those that we love and want to give gifts to.
And speaking of things that we love, you have got some really phenomenal artists here, like Jared Oram and E. Newton. What was it about those local and regional artists that made them attractive for the Aspen Gift House?
One of the conversations that Greg and I had when we started to talk about just the idea of the Aspen Gift House was to say, let's bring new artists and creators into the fold, but also to bring presents to those that have big followers like E. Newton. You don't want to drive to Seaside to go get a bracelet, but also just to have a place that that we carry those items that are specialty gifts like Jared's.
Kelli, what will people find when they come to the Aspen Gift House?
So we obviously have seasonal items, but we also like to have the one-off gifts that you can take to a hostess friend or your loved ones. Anything from cocktail napkins to stationery to beautiful vases, glassware, all spectrums that you could find at Neiman's or specialty boutiques and one-offs.
Well, if people want to learn more about you, where can they find you?
You can find us on Instagram and Facebook at the Aspen Gift House and our website, theaspengifthouse.com.
Well, we are so glad to be at the Aspen Gift House at the Shops of Highland Village, so be sure to check it out. I'm Taylor with Experience Highland Village. We'll see you next time.
Thanks so much.